Hello students, welcome. I am Mahendra Kumar Ikhar, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, St. Thomas College, Bhilai, and we are going to discuss a very important topic in financial management. Under that, we will discuss the advanced problems of ratio analysis. So here is the question. From the following information, you are required to prepare balance sheet. We have the information in the question: working capital 75,000, reserves and surplus rupees 1 lakh, bank overdraft 60,000, current ratio 1.75 is to 1, liquid ratio 1.15 is to 1, and fixed assets to proprietary fund 0.75. This is the information given in the question, and according to this information we will find out first all the elements of both assets and liability side of balance sheet, then we will make the balance sheet. Here we are going to solve the question. First we will use the current ratio, in which we have CA upon CL equals to 1.75 divided by 1. So let CA equals to 1.75x and CL, current liabilities, equals to x. As we know that CA minus CL equals to working capital. So 1.75x minus x equals to 75,000. That is the amount of working capital is given in the question. So after solving this equation, 0.7x equals to 75,000, and finally x, the value we got 1 lakh rupees. So x is the value of current liabilities, and we have current liabilities 1 lakh rupees. So putting the value of x in CA, that is 1 lakh rupees, of value x 1.75 into 1 lakh equals to 1,75,000. We got the current assets 1,75,000. Now liquid ratio equals to liquid assets upon current liabilities. So 1.15 divided by 1 equals to liquid assets divided by rupees 1 lakh. And finally we get liquid assets equals to 1.15 into 1 lakh equals to 1,15,000. Okay, moving ahead, we have value of stock equals to current assets minus liquid assets, that is 1,75,000 minus 1,15,000. Hence stock equals to 60,000. The basic difference between current assets and liquid assets, it's only that current assets includes stock, whereas liquid asset does not include stock. So their difference will term as stock. Now as per the question, current liabilities equals to creditors plus bank overdraft. So in the question we have the value of current liabilities and bank overdraft. So we will get creditors equals to current liabilities minus bank overdrafts, that is 1 lakh minus 60,000. Creditors equals to 40,000. Moving ahead to last ratio, fixed assets to proprietary fund equals to 0.75 is to 1. So let us fixed assets equals to 0.75 and proprietary fund equals to 1. So we can say that 75% of proprietary fund is fixed assets. So 25% of proprietary fund is working capital, because a portion is invested in fixed assets and the remaining portion is always kept as working capital. So we have 25% of proprietary fund portion in the form of working capital, which is equals to 75,000. At last, while 25% of proprietary fund equals to 75,000, so 100% proprietary fund equals to 75,000 into 100 divided by 75 equals to 3 lakh. So we got total proprietary fund equals to 3 lakh. Now proprietary fund equals to capital plus reserve and surplus, and we have the value of proprietary fund and reserve and surplus. So their difference, capital equals to total proprietary fund minus reserve and surplus, that is 3 lakh minus 1 lakh equals to 2 lakh. And as per the ratio of proprietary fund and fixed assets, we have the clear information that fixed assets are 75% of proprietary funds. So we get the value of fixed assets 3 lakh into 75%, that is 2,25,000. Now we got all the values of balance sheet, and we will put all the values in the balance sheet. In the liability side you can see the capital, reserve and surplus, creditors and bank overdraft, and in the asset side we have segregation. Fixed assets 2,25,000, liquid assets 1,15,000, and stock 60,000. So both the sides, liabilities and assets, are tally at rupees 4 lakh. This is the way you have to solve the complete question of balance sheet in the ratio analysis. Thank you.